I'd be glad to answer any questions you have. But I think I've told it all.
Yeah, I got a question. I heard that they was not supposed to sink. That the iceberg hit them, and underneath it wasn't supposed to be sinkable. It was supposed to sink. That's what I heard in the history.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true? Because I heard it wasn't supposed to sink.
That's right.
And
The people who made
the
it.
iceberg hit, it just cut a hole right in half. Just cut like you just ripped it.
Well, it cut a hole at the bottom of the ship, and later on the ship separated as it was sinking. But you're right, they said it was unsinkable. They shook their fist at the Lord, and He let them know the difference. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Vicki, do you have a question?
Well, I heard, is it too personal if I ask you how long you've been in America?
How long have I been in America?
Yeah.
My father and mother married quite a few years after the Titanic, and they lived in New York. And my mother had been out there since she was 17, so she had no desire to go back. But he got a wire to say that his mother was dying. So they booked passage on a ship and went home to bury her, as they thought. But as soon as my father, the first night on that ship, he lost it, and he couldn't sleep. My mother had to pay one of the stewards to watch him the whole voyage. And when they got to Ireland, his mother survived. She didn't die until I was about 4 years old. But Eugene would not go back on another ship. My mother was so mad. They had their apartment and everything here and in New York, and Eugene would not step on another boat. But after my mother died in 1961, I came out here in 1952. He was alone at home, and I asked him, would you like to come out and be with me? Because I'm an only child. And he flew out. He didn't have to go on that water again. He rose above it. And he got here, and he was 4 years with me before he died. Yeah. Thank you.
Wasn't that interesting?
Yeah, I didn't know some things.
You know, I think currently there's one Titanic survivor left in England. Is it Melvina Dean? Is that correct? I believe.
That she died later.
Did she? Well, she may have. I know there were two, and one of them was an American citizen. So the story of the Titanic is special and unique, and as the numbers continue to dwindle from the generation who are able to tell it firsthand, it's remarkable to hear the story from someone who heard it from someone who was aboard. So you've been a rare treat this afternoon for us to hear that, yes. And I'll do a commercial. If you've not had the opportunity to visit the Titanic Museum in Branson, it is very interesting. You know, it's designed like the ship, and they have a part of the museum where you stick your hand in the water, and it's the degrees that the water was the night of the sinking of the ship. And they kind of have a challenge to see who can hold their hand in there the longest. And let's give Mary another round of applause. What a wonderful opportunity. Feel free to visit with Mary. I'm sure she'd be glad to sign anything that you might have. And at 2 o'clock, remember to come to Crossbridge. Robert Cummings' family is here, and they will be accepting his star since they weren't able to be here yesterday for the Walk of Fame ceremony. And then right following their remarks, Mitch Jane from the Darlings, who was here yesterday, will have a book signing, and we'll say some stories as well. So hope you'll be there. Thank you.
Hey, Dad.